Welcome to The Explainer. So today we are diving deep into how you can actually use AI to build a real deal side hustle. This is all based on the guide AI Side Hustle. Look, if you've ever thought about making money online, you are definitely in the right spot.
All right, let's just kick things off with a huge question, right? What if you could start a legit, profitable side business without having to code or be a design genius or have a ton of cash saved up? I know, it sounds a little too good to be true, but that's exactly the opportunity we're going to unpack today.
You see, AI has completely changed the game. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that if you wanted to make money online, you needed a lot of cash to start up, and you had to spend years learning super specific skills. Well, those days are over. Those barriers, they've just been shattered, opening the door for basically everyone.
So let's get into it. Why is this all happening right now? What makes this moment feel like a brand new gold rush for anyone wanting to start something online?
Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. Tools like ChatGPT have basically put a superpower in everyone's hands. Think about it. The cost to get started is super low. There's almost no learning curve to speak of. Businesses are absolutely desperate for this stuff. And how big you can grow it? The sky's the limit. It's really unlimited.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. First up, we're going to talk about using AI for writing and for strategy. Honestly, this is the perfect place to start if you're someone who's naturally good with words or coming up with cool ideas. And believe me, the earning potential is real. We're not talking about pennies here. Businesses, creators, they are paying good money for high-quality content. You could be looking at, say, up to $150 for just one video script, or even $500 for an email campaign. And the best part? The heavy lifting is done by tools like ChatGPT. You can make it look professional with something like Canva, and even get it out the door with platforms like ConvertKit. And what's crazy is how easy it is to get going. A simple, clear prompt, just like the one you see here, can spit out the entire foundation for a project you can get paid for. You're not staring at a blinking cursor on a blank page anymore. No, you're starting with something that's already 90% done. It just needs your final human touch.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. Is this actually realistic? Can you really make a living doing this? Well, how about this number? $3,000 a month.
That's exactly what Leo, a writer from the Philippines, started pulling in after he brought AI into his process. Get this, he went from writing maybe 2 articles a day to 5. 5! He more than doubled his income and eventually built that into a whole agency. It's just a perfect example of what we mean by leverage. All right, so maybe writing isn't your jam. That's totally fine. Let's switch gears and look at the creative side, because AI is opening up just as many doors for people who are more into visuals and media. Seriously, for creators, this is huge. You can run entire YouTube channels, we call them faceless channels, and you never have to show your face. You could be earning thousands a month using tools like 11 Labs for incredibly realistic voices and Runway for the video editing. Or what about this? Selling amazing digital art on a platform like Etsy, all created with Midjourney, and you never even have to pick up a paintbrush. It's wild. Okay, let's look at another number. This one really shows what's possible, especially if you're just getting started. $1,200 a month. That's how much Nina from Kenya was making just 3 months after she started offering AI script writing on Fiverr. And you want to know the best part? She was only working 2 or 3 hours a day. I mean, come on. That just proves you can start really small and scale up super fast without having to quit your day job or give up your entire life. And this all leads to a really, really important point. This whole thing isn't about AI replacing people. It's about AI becoming your partner. Think of it like your co-pilot. It's there to amplify your skills, make you way more efficient, and honestly, a lot more valuable. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually start? I get it, it can seem like a lot, but the guide we're drawing from really boils it all down to one simple, universal blueprint that literally anyone can follow. It's just 4 simple steps. Step 1, pick your niche, right? You gotta specialize so you can stand out and become the go-to person for something specific. Step 2, build a portfolio. Just a few samples to show people, hey, I can do this, and build that trust. Third, create packages, a starter, a pro, make it super easy for people to see what they're getting and click buy. And finally, step 4, get the word out. Go promote yourself where your customers are hanging out, whether that's LinkedIn, TikTok, wherever. You know, following this plan is really about more than just the steps. It really requires a fundamental shift in how we think about work itself.
We're not just talking about using new tools, we're talking about adopting a whole new mindset.
And that's the bottom line, really. The big takeaway is this. It's not about working harder anymore. It's about working smarter by using AI. Your job becomes the fun part, the strategy, the creative ideas, the final human polish. You let the tech handle all the boring, repetitive stuff that used to eat up all your time.
So that leaves us with one last really big question. The tools are here, they're cheap, they're easy to use, and they are ridiculously powerful. The AI revolution isn't on its way, it's here, right now. So the only real question is, what are you going to create with it? What problem are you going to solve? What are you going to build?